when challenging conditions arise. We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
For us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
With Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
I'm here to personally invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh no, not another financial.
Aren't they all the same?
No, not really. We're a credit union.
When you join FCCU, you become part owner.
All the money we make, cha-ching, gets reinvested back to you, our members.
Which goes back to you in the form of
great rates
and less fees.
So come see why
life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Well, test. Is it working?
You bet. Yeah, it looks.
I
sounds
can't
good.
hardly hear me, but we'll see if we can get this better. I'll turn myself up here. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and we have got some Minnesota high school. Get this right yet, Chris? We got the game here first before we got the announcers. Again, welcome here. We got some. Let's start this over. Section 6A football here. We got quarterfinals between Breckenridge Cowboys and the Lake Park Audubon Raiders, and it's Minnesota State High School Football League playoffs. Again, I'm Joe Schreiner, everybody, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. And again, I am joined up here in the booth here by my partner here. That is Chris Kappas. Chris, head coach of the Post-20 Legion boys, and also got some experience in football as well, and appreciate you joining me here, Chris.
You bet. Excited to be here tonight. Playoff football is tough to beat. Playoff athletics in general, I mean, is what you work for all season long to get to this point, and hopefully you're playing your best ball at the end of the season here. And, you know, Breckenridge comes in with a 2-game winning streak, losing to New York Mills right before that in overtime. They could very easily be on a 5-game winning streak. They're playing their best ball.
Yep.
And, you know, LPA they come in with a 4-game losing streak, but I believe they are also playing their best ball at this time of the season. They've had some they've improved as the season went on, and it should be a fun night. It's a beautiful night out, great night for football.
It's a football night, isn't it?
Absolutely, football weather right here.
It's great football weather here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. It's overcast a little bit, but of course the sun is going down. We got an early start tonight. It's a 6 p.m. start instead of the usual 7 p.m. here for playoff football on a Tuesday school night. And it's probably about, about 51 degrees right now, Chris, and overcast skies. And the breeze is blowing a little bit out of the northwest, I would assume. And
yeah, the wind is up there. I mean, it's blowing at 19 miles per hour, 31 mile per hour gusts, so the wind could certainly play a factor tonight.
I know they've got the roof open on the press box here, and it's chilly when that breeze blows down through here.
They got the roof open on the field also.
Yeah, the roof is open on the Cowboy field as well. So, again, welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage, our pregame show sponsor. Well, Chris, again, you talked about Breckenridge, how they're on a hot streak right now, and they have one common opponent, I believe, here through the year that they've both played.
Yeah, Breckenridge lost to Parker's Prairie, or excuse me, they beat Parker's Prairie 14-12 about 4 weeks ago.
That was a close game, yeah.
And LPA opened the season against Parker's Prairie, dropping the game 29-0. So the only common opponent that each team has.
Section 6A, number 2, Breckenridge taking on number 7, Lake Park Audubon. And we'll have more of the pregame show here coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be right back again. You're joining your Three Borders Sports Network. We're also on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. For those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated channel on Red River Communications. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back in a couple of minutes with more of our pregame show right after this. Years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738. or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
All right, welcome back to Cowboy Field here, Breckenridge, Minnesota, and welcome back for the remainder of our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the Southern River Valley. Chris, you've been looking at some stats here and doing some studying here. What are you thinking here? I know David Erlinson is one of the leading rushers here on the Cowboys team for the season, just under 372 yards, but he's been out a couple weeks here, but we do see him out on the field taking warm-ups.
Yeah, he's warming up, so we'll see if he's a go tonight. Breckenridge is going to want to lean on him tonight. They're going to pound the ball up and down the field. They're going to try to run it down their throat a little bit. And when you have a Paul Armitage and a Dale Erlinson two-headed monster, that packs a pretty good punch in the backfield. It also opens things up where they can go play action and hit a 6'5" Cooper Roberts down the field for a big play. So. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that happen. And I think they've went away from the pass a little bit here recently. But when you got a big target like that who can stretch the field a little bit, got good hands on him, you got to give him his opportunities, give him a shot.
There you go. There's Chris's pregame thoughts, and we're about ready to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Gronko, for the Miller & Associates, the starting lineups. Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And here is Art introducing the national anthem.
Thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Lake Park Audubon Raiders. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. Your officials for tonight's game: Art Kraft, Kent Christensen, Sean Hansen, Mike Bozinski, and Matt Olson. And we want to thank, and again, we thank the LP Raiders football family for being here with us tonight. And now, your starting lineups for Breckenridge, your offensive starters. At a tackle, a senior, number 56, Eli Butts. At a guard, a junior number 54, Tegan Abel. At center, a junior number 50, Henry Sledadal. At guard, a sophomore number 71, Tucker Schneider. At tackle, a sophomore number 55, Connor Ernst. At tight end, a junior number 5, Levi Christensen. At wide receiver, a junior number 4, Cooper Roberts. At wide receiver, a senior number 7, J.D. Gomez. At running back, a junior number 20, Gabe Armitage. At running back, a senior number 33, Paul Armitage. At quarterback, a senior number 3, Trey Vogelbacher. Your coaches for Lake Park Audubon, P.J. Peterson, Dan Harris, Connor Wizak, Austin Richter, Jake Peterson, Paul Peterson, Eric Peterson, and Cole Wexo. Your coaches for the Breckenridge Cowboys, Carson Yagi, Jordan Christensen, Joel Herder, Eric Erlinson, Michael McCall, Josh Nordic, Noah Brendan. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everybody to please rise. Remove your cap or hat, face the flag on the northeast corner of the football field as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem by the Breckenridge High School Band under the direction of Emily Christensen. Breckenridge High School wish to thank Sanford Health for its sports medicine coverage at our athletic contests. A special thanks to Janie Lanou for being with us this evening. As I said earlier, Breckenridge will receive and defend the north goal. Let's get ready and have some football.
Well, there you go, Chris. There is your starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Chris, we're just about ready to get some playoff football action going on here on the Minnesota side of the river. Looking forward to it.
Well, it looks like we're going to be right on time here. Minute or two after 6, we'll get kickoff in. Ready to go. Fans look like they're excited and ready to go, so should be a fun night.
Early start here tonight in the Minnesota high school football action, and the winner of this game will play again on Saturday. So short week here, Chris. It was a short week last week.
First week in Minnesota playoffs is a quick turnaround.
And there you had a Wednesday game last week, so it was a 6-day layoff, and now it'll be a 5-day layoff here coming up Saturday for the winter. So our first kick is going to be, our kickoff is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. They're located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Joe Schreiner, Chris Kappas, Camden Yards, Kelson on the camera. And we are about ready for our Tyler Farm Supply kickoff. And it'll go back deep, and J.D. Gomez on the far side over in the far hash. He'll pick it up at about the 19. He's coming toward the near side, heading right toward us. Gets around the 30, and almost a horse collar tackle there, but no call. I don't see any flag as he's pulled out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, Chris. And a little decent return there for J.D.
Yeah, he ended up grabbing him by the back of the jersey there. Didn't pull him down, otherwise would have drew a flag. Did just enough to get him stopped.
Yeah, he slowed him down.
Around,
yeah. Yep. All right, so the Cowboys will take over on their first possession. As Art said, they won they received the ball here on the first initial kickoff, and they will take over at about the 33, we'll say, instead of the 34. 1st and 10. Cowboys coming out in a familiar set. Cooper Roberts split out wide to the left, and J.D. Gomez split out wide to the right. In the backfield with Trey Vogelbacher is Paul Armitage. And he'll hand it off to Gomez on the sweep, and he's going to open. And I see a flag coming in, too. We'll see what happens. And he's still down, Chris, and he's not getting up very fast. J.D. Gomez is not feeling very well on the first carry of the game. It's a loss of maybe a yard, but again, the penalty flag. See what he calls here. I don't know what the call is yet. Yards is on the white hat there. It's a holding call, and it goes against the Cowboys, and it's going to be declined by Lake Park Audubon. Looks like a lower body injury there on JD, doesn't it? He's not getting up very fast, and he's holding his helmet. I'm going to take a quick break here, folks, for an injury timeout, and we'll be right back after this message.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head. Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Well, good news, Chris. He's up under his own power with the assistance of Janie Lanou there, the trainer for Breckenridge. He's limping a little bit, looks like on his right leg.
Yeah, he's walking off on his own. Certainly got a limp going. So
Gimp and the Giddy up there. Again, a good punt returner, kick returner for Breckenridge. They're going to give him some time to get off the field here. And looks like the Cowboys are coming out two split to the left this time.
Was a loss of a yard on that first carry. They declined the holding penalty, so 2nd and 11.
Handoff goes to Gabe Armitage up across the 41.
Got about 9 on that carry.
A good carry there for the Cowboys on 2nd and long. So that was Gabe. He's gimping a little bit, Chris. He's gimping a little bit going back to the huddle as Trey Vogelbacher comes back in with the play.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it shouldn't be cramps tonight.
We've seen a few this year. All right, now split out here on the near side is Charlie Krejci out here with Cooper Roberts in the slot. Paul Armitage on the wing. Handoff goes to Gabe up the middle, and I believe he's going to get enough for a first down. Yep, they're going to mark it, and they're signaling first down. So carry by Gabe for the first down, Chris. And again, excuse me, that was Paul Armitage. I don't know why I get those two mixed up, but I do. 33 and 20, and I know the difference between the two, but I always screw one up. That was Paul Armitage on the carry.
Well, like I said, pregame, I think, they're going to lean on him here quite a bit and really establish that run game. And you get 3 carries and get a first down, you stick with it. You don't go away from it until they show they can stop it, and that's going to open up something big in the passing game.
Again, Paul Armitage in the backfield. Fake handoff to him. Vogelbacher looks back, looks over to the right side. Pass intended on the far side for Christensen. Just out of his reach at about 13 yards. He was open. Just led him a little bit too far. So that'll bring up second down and 10 from the Cowboys' 44-yard line. As Vogelbacher brings back in the play from the sideline, and Carson Yagi, the head coach for Breckenridge. Trey Vogelbacher's grandpa, Sid Vogelbacher. Happy 70th birthday. His 70th birthday today. Happy birthday, Sid Vogelbacher, grandpa of Trey. Second and 10 now. The Cowboys come to the line. Gabe Armitage in the wing position, and they'll hand it off to Paul, and he'll follow his brother's blocks across the 50, near the 45 of the Raiders, and it's a first down. They'll move the chains again.
He had 8 yards before he was even touched.
He did, didn't he?
That gain is good enough for another Cowboys. First
Gabe
down.
Armitage took across there, and he took out the linebacker there in front of Paul coming up, and Paul just followed that block and went right up and got an 11-yard gain. So Trey Vogelbacher comes back in with the play, and then the Cowboys now in Raider territory, ball at the 45 of the Raiders. Again, it's about 50 degrees here at Cowboy Field. It was 51 officially at game time. Winds, as Chris said, about 19 miles an hour out of the northwest. Again, Cooper Roberts in the slot to the left. In motion. Paul Armitage, the bobble on the ball and the snap.
LPA got it.
And a recovery is made by the Raiders, and I'm trying to get his number. It's 81, and that would be a recovery by Cale Thompson. 6 foot, 190-pound senior. One of the only 5 seniors on that roster, Chris, for LPA.
Wow. Yeah, it looked like it was a little bit low snap, but certainly a catchable snap. I don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but hit him in the hands and ended up on the ground, and LPA come through and dive right on it.
So the first turnover here with 9:25 to go in the first, and the Raiders right at the midfield stripe. First and 10 for the Raiders.
Oh, they opened it up.
5 people in motion, including the quarterback. Oh, and we might have had somebody jump there, but no flag. Pass out into the flat, complete, and breaks away from one tackle on the receiving catch by Gabriel Harris.
Brought down by David Erlinson.
On the pass from Besky.
7-yard pass.
On the flat there, worked out well for Lake Park Audubon. We saw them warming up with that wing T tight wing formation, and all of a sudden when they came out in the first play of the game here, they broke it wide open. Split out everybody. Besky in the quarterback position, in the gun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Fakes the handoff. He'll keep it coming to the near side, and he's got some room, Chris, around the 40 and near the 35-yard line of the Cowboys, and pushed out of bounds there by Krejcia.
Charlie Krejcia pushing him out of bounds.
Ball will be a first down for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders at the 35-yard line of the Cowboys.
It's a good pull. He had the ball in there a long time, and he pulled it out at the last second. Good read on it. A couple Cowboys ended up in the backfield there a little bit. So
I believe the running back was Benjamin Newman at the time on that play. So the Cowboys giving up a first down here in the first quarter. Newman does split out, so there's 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Besky drops back, and now he's going to get pressured, and he gets tackled and sacked for a loss.
McDonald, it looked like.
Kai McDonald gets the sack. So Kai McDonald with a big sack there, Chris.
He's leading the Cowboys in sacks on the season. I think he had 3.5 coming into this game.
3.5, so we'll give him 4.5 now. Kai McDonald, I know we've called his name defensively several times for the Cowboys at home games here when we're here. And again, splitting it out, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. He's got 2 running backs beside him. Besky will hand it off to the deep back. That's Newman. He'll get up ahead, and he's met there by Christensen. He's thrown down for about a 3-yard gain.
Levi Christensen in on the stop.
3rd and 12 from the 37, 38 it looks like. I'd have to believe if they can pick up half that here, they'll be in 4-down territory.
I would think so. But again, if they don't make it, Chris, you might want to play field position.
Yeah,
then, especially
early in the game
win.
and 0-0. I guess for myself as a coach, I'd certainly play field position and try to pin them deep.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens.
Deep
here.
in the backfield is Thompson. Beskey gets the snap, looks to his left, not on the middle, and the throw goes down the middle, and nobody there. He overthrows his intended receiver. So now, Chris, it's 4th and about 13. What are you going to do?
Yeah, you got to punt here.
I would think you would into the wind, but maybe not. Beskey over talking to Coach Peterson or whoever his offensive coordinator is. I'm assuming that's Coach Peterson he's talking to.
They may line up here to go forward, maybe a hard count, and if they don't jump, they'll
draw a quick
do a quick kick here.
Yeah. So Beskey comes in with the play from the sideline, splits the huddle. And I don't see the back judge signaling yet that it's time is expiring, but they're going to drop back 4th and 13. Pass goes over to the far sideline, and it's out of bounds. And on the defensive coverage there for the Cowboys was Aiden Sanchez, among others. Cooper Roberts was over there as well. Pass incomplete, and the Cowboys will take over on downs.
Well, we'll see how this game plays out, but if it's close, you got to remember that series right away.
Good call. Yep.
All right, 37.5.
Joe Schreiner, Chris Kappas, Camden Yards Kelson on the camera down below. Quarterfinal game, Section 6A. Other action tonight, we'll get into that here in just a bit. Cooper Roberts comes out way outside here to the near side. He's almost standing on the 40 number. And Vogelbacher on the self-keep. Was that Riley?
Riley, yeah.
Riley Kappas gets across. Carries it up for about 6 or 7, Chris. I didn't see that Riley had checked in. Coach Yegi has been playing rotating quarterbacks throughout the season. Trey Vogelbacher usually gets the start, but Riley will come in.
7. So it'll be 2nd and
Riley
3
Kappas.
Cowboys.
Having a good season for the Cowboys. 6.8 yards per carry average on the season. Again, standing in the backfield, he's got Paul beside him. And the handoff goes to Paul Armitage, and gets a positive gain, but almost a mishandle on the exchange, Chris.
Yeah, I'll bring up 3rd and short here.
Gain of 2 will bring up 3rd and 1 for the Cowboys.
Now the Cowboys are questioning, are you in 4-down territory yourselves this time of the game? I'm going to put up our Studio 22 Designs shout-out line, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late till Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Text us at 701-640-2619. Again, that number for the Studio 22 Design shout-out line is on our screen. And Kappas will hand it off to Paul Armitage. Gets across the 50 into Raider territory, and he's still going. But it's still a first down, and it gets pushed back a little bit. He had more yards, but he got out of there, but he got pushed back, Chris.
Offensive line's looking pretty good for the Cowboys right now. They're getting a good push off the ball. I think, there's 3rd and inches there, and he had 3 to 4 yards before he was touched.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball at the 47-yard line, right almost in the middle of the field. Again, if you're Lake Park Audubon folks, you can send us a text too as well, 701-640-2619. Just send me a text. Let me know who you're cheering for and who you are, and we'll put you on the air. And there's Riley Kappas with a keeper, and he blasts up the middle there, carries it for almost the first down. It'll be close.
Yeah, one guy to beat there. We got a beat, and they might have been gone. We got somebody down here for
somebody down for the Cowboys. Again, it looks like a lower extremity injury there. It could be Tegan Abel.
I thought I saw 5'4".
Yeah, it is Tegan, and he's pointing to his back of his leg. So we're going to take a timeout, injury timeout here at Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew at 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here right after this message.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Lucky for us.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Big and small. They define.
After that injury timeout, 2nd 1 for the Cowboys.
Okay. All right, here we go. We'll talk about the injury here in just a second. We'll update you on that, and then we're back to action here as Riley Kappas takes the snap. He'll look deep, and he's looking down, and it was hit at the same time to Paul Armitage.
Looked like a good
To
ball,
Gabe
but
Armitage. It was Gabe, intended for Gabe.
D-back timed that just right. And as soon as the ball hit his hands, he hit him and
he sure
jarred
did.
it loose.
It was a good pass by Riley Kappas. Again, coming off here off to the sideline was helped out was Tegan Abel here, and he was holding his left leg in the air. And trainer Janie Lanou is still working on his left leg. He's standing up now off the bench there by himself.
Brings up 3rd and short here.
Kappas will put it into the belly of Armitage, and he gets across the 30 into the 28-yard line on the carry there by Paul Armitage. So Paul averaging 6.2 yards per carry. Got about that on that carry, Chris, and got a first down for the Cowboys at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, it was another carry where he had several yards downfield before his first touch.
Put the shutout line up there one more time for everybody. Studio 22 design shutout line right there. The number's on your screen. Kappas will hand it off again, and touched in the backfield and maybe gets ahead for a gain of 1 was Paul Armitage.
Hayden Crow, he ended up in the backfield there and kind of blew that play up from the get-go.
Again, Armitage limping on his right leg. Again, we mentioned earlier that he was out earlier in the season with an injury. Then David Erlinson, we haven't seen him in the backfield yet, I don't think, Chris, have we?
No, I haven't seen him come in yet.
Yeah, he's standing on the sideline here by Coach Yeg. He's just staying warm. He's had a boot on the last couple of weeks. Kappas all alone in the backfield now. And man in motion goes Gabe on the power sweep there and didn't get much there either. It'll be 3rd and long for the Cowboys.
They actually lost about a half a yard on that carry.
Lost in the play, so we bring up 3rd and 10, we're going to say.
So the ball is marked back a little bit on that one. That's 3rd and 10. My guess is, Chris, we might see a slant play to Chris Roberts.
I don't think so. I think maybe Cooper, yeah.
Not Chris. We're thinking of you, Chris. Get well soon, my friend.
Yeah, I talked to Chris earlier this evening.
Did you? All right, we'll just hang on.
Good to hear from him.
We'll talk here in a minute about that. Kappas, his time he does hand it off to Paul Armitage, and he gets up near the 20-yard line, maybe the 21. So it'll be 4th and short for the Cowboys. Cowboys just outside the red zone here. So how's Chris doing?
He sounded great. He said he's feeling great, which is all fantastic news to hear. And I know he's going to watch the game tonight. And a couple of the Fick brothers are there with him, so I hope they're enjoying.
Awesome.
Can't wait till he gets back to town. I think he owes me Chinese.
Oh, there you go. That's always
maybe
good
I
there.
owe him.
I'd buy him Chinese if I seen him too. So here we go, and the snap on 4th and short off to Paul Armitage. He's going to break it back to the near side, and he gets across near the 10-yard line into the red zone. First down on the carry.
Goal from about the 10.
First and goal, and we are inside the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone.
Looks like they're marking it about the 11. So they can get a first down without scoring.
So they'd still be able to get a first down. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. Proud to serve Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Wheaton, and North Dakota and Minnesota. She has licensures in both. All right, Chris, this is where I got to lean in front of you here a little bit. Riley Kappas, again, Paul Armitage to his left, fakes the handoff, throws it across the middle, breaking across the middle. Levi Christensen looking for a flag. There was contact, but no flag there.
Yeah, it's a play you don't want to force there. Sometimes you got to, live to play another down, throw it away, throw it through the back of the end zone or something. You don't want to force a ball in there, not when you have the ability to score here.
Levi was breaking across the end zone there, heading toward the goalpost, and just out of his reach there. Again, a little bit of a collision there, I believe, with Jackson Castell. 6'1" defensive back, 6'1", 160-pounder. Paul Armitage off to the right of Riley Kappas. Riley takes a snap. He's going to follow Paul up off the right tackle. Gets across the 5 near the 1 or 2 yard line. We'll see where they mark it, Chris. What are the positive gain for the Cowboys there? I don't know if it was enough for a first down there or not.
About at the 3, 3rd and 2.
Okay. We'll call it 3rd and 2.
2 yards for a first down, 3 yards for a touchdown here.
Yeah, so they can still get a first down inside about the 1.5 yard line or so, huh? Kappas will bring everybody to the line. Gabe Armitage in the wing position. Cooper in the slot. Handoff goes to Gabe.
Untouched.
Oh, if he goes, he's going to... Did he get in? Yes, he did. There was a tackle there. His knee went down, but he was into the end zone on a 3-yard touchdown run by Gabe Armitage.
Yeah, I'd like to see the replay. I don't know if his knee hit the ground or not.
It maybe didn't. So a 3-yard touchdown run by Gabe Armitage puts the Cowboys up in the lead here, 6-0, as you see on our Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard.
Cowboys are going
Cowboys
for the 2-point conversion.
Inside the Amanda Frederick red zone there on that touchdown run by Gabe. Paul's in the backfield alongside Riley, and then this time the fake handoff to Gabe, and right up the middle with the keeper was Riley Kappas for the keeper. And a 2-point conversion, so it's 8-0 here for the Cowboys with 40.1 seconds to go. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field, Three Borders Sports Network, and welcome to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Tonight, we have the Red River Communications Cable Channel 28 tonight, Chris. Usually it's over in Wahpeton. The equipment's over there, but Brian set me up today, and he put it over here, so I appreciate that.
I'm glad he did some today.
And that one's across the 50, but I think the Lake Park Audubon Raiders are going to recover that. I don't know if that was an intended.
It certainly looked like it.
It did, didn't it? You were talking about Brian?
Yeah, I said I was glad he did something today.
Oh.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the.
I saw that little squib kick there, and I thought, oh, here we go.
I think, what is he doing the volleyball game tonight?
He is doing Wahpeton girls volleyball at 7 o'clock tonight. So he's probably
get a couple things done today then.
Yeah, he'll do a couple things. Brian Watson, my partner, also head coach of the Lady Huskies basketball squad. I see J.D. Gomez, good sign there. He's running back and forth on the sidelines. He might report.
Yeah, I was
back
looking
in.
for him earlier. He hasn't been back in
No,
since
he
the
hasn't.
game. Oh, the first play of the game.
Yep. And there's a run over on the far side. I didn't see who it was handed off to, but it's a carry, positive carry of about 6 or 7 yards.
David Erlinson in on the stop.
Another Erlinson's in on defense.
Yep.
Gain of about 6. So
carry by Newman, I believe.
Raiders.
Couldn't tell if it was 8 or 81.
I couldn't see the number either. If they'll get this snap in before the quarter's done or not here. Down to 4 seconds.
There's the old wing tee, and they are going to do the pitch. Coming across on the near side, and that carry was by Harris. Gabriel Harris. And he's tackled, and for a short gain, it'll be 3rd and short, and that is the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quarter break, and we'll be right back here on Three Borders Sports Network at the end of one quarter of play on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Cowboys 8, the Raiders 0. Back after this.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Superior.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field. We're ready to start quarter number 2. And the Raiders with a run up the middle, and that goes nowhere, maybe even a little bit of a loss.
Gail Thompson on the
that play got blown up right away.
Thompson on the carry, and it's going to be 4th and short. So now again, Chris, are we in 4th down territory? They did earlier.
At least 3.
I think so. If they went for it earlier on 4th and 13 or whatever.
Yeah. Inside Cowboy territory.
Right.
Yep.
Inside the 50 on 4th and 3 and a long 3, I think. They'll certainly be going here.
Quick break on the huddle there. Coming out to the near side is Brody Hansen. 2 receivers on the left and 2 on the right. He drops back, and Levi Christensen's going to wrap him up there, and the host of Cowboys going to pull him down for a loss and a sack, and the Cowboys will get the ball on turnover on downs.
In the backfield to bring down
Levi Christensen getting credit for that sack. Lost an elephant trotting off, getting a high five from the coaches.
Cowboys will be starting 1st and 10 at their own.
So another sack for
Big
Levi
defensive
Christensen.
series there for the Cowboys. They had that 3rd and short and blew that play up, and 4th and 3 and get a sack. So that's a way to get off the field.
Levi Christensen with 3 sacks coming into today, and that gives him 4 as far as we know. We got a bunch of text messages, Chris, I'll get to shortly. On our Studio 22 design. No, is that a double reverse?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
We had one guy to beat there to the outside.
And how about that? A little trickeration there as Gabe Armitage gets the reverse from his brother and comes across to the near side and carries it for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys.
That gain is good enough for another Cowboys.
He just had one guy to beat. If he'd have broke it to the outside, he might have turned the corner on him.
Cowboys at the Raiders 42-yard line.
Gabe having a good season here for the Cowboys. 142 yards on the season, 6.8 yards per average, and he's done that tonight on most of his carries. Kappas again in the gun. He'll take it himself. He'll call his own number, come across the left side, off tackle. Gets it up ahead, gain of about 3 or 4.
Gabriel Harris.
Just ground and pound, Chris.
Yeah, they're staying ahead of the chains. I mean, that's first down carry, 5 yards. You get that every time, you're gonna have a pretty successful night.
Well, there you go, Chris. There, you know this name, Chris, are Karen and Carly Kappas.
I
checked
sure
in,
do.
And they're watching Red River Communications. They say hi. So,
well,
thank
hi,
you.
Carly.
Yep.
Karen.
Yep. Tara Clostrike. Fun to listen to Chris. Thank you, Tara Clostrike. Thank you.
I got to remember to talk, so I get stuck watching the game.
Kappas in the backfield, takes a high snap. Flag stops the play. So Yards will focus on the white hat, and he gives the illegal procedure call. So the Cowboys will go back. It'll be about 2nd and 10. So that 5-yard gain to begin with, knocked off.
You said staying ahead of the chains. You open up with the first down carry of 5 yards, then you shoot yourself in the foot. You obviously don't want that.
Yep.
But if they stick it to the ground here, they're moving the ball really well on the ground right now.
Karen and Carly and Tara Clostrike. Thank you, Tara. And Jeannie says hi, Chris. Enjoy the game. Picture looks good. Thank you. Everybody's saying hi,
well,
Chris.
Hi to Jeannie,
yeah,
too.
Everybody's saying hi to you. What's up with that?
I'll give you a hug later.
Fake handoff. This time it goes over, and there goes Paul up the middle. And again, that little misdirection play there with Gabe Armitage coming across, Chris, and then you just give it right back up the middle to Paul.
You got those 5 yards back on that carry.
So Cowboys again, probably in 4-down territory. It'll be 3rd and along 6.
3rd and about 6.
Big number 77 for Lake Park Audubon there. That's Lucas Haugrud, 6'1", 305, one of the 5 seniors on that team.
You got 77s are big on each team. I'd like to see them both line up against each other.
And it's 3rd and 6. And the handoff again. Go to Paul Armitage.
Oh,
and he
good
breaks a
second
tackle,
effort.
gets up across the first down marker, and it carries it up ahead for a first down for the Cowboys at the 30-yard line. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, they had him stopped right at the line. He got hit and stood him straight up. Second effort, kept chugging away, and ends up getting a first down.
Again, Chris, he's gimping again, coming up off that pile. Slow to the huddle.
I think that's a strut.
Maybe. Cheering for the Cowboys tonight from Roseau, Minnesota. Number 71, Tucker Snyder, Grandma Cheryl, and Grandpa Bingo. How about that, Grandpa Bingo? Thank you for watching.
I just got a text message from Brant Mickelson. He said, say hi to you so you feel okay.
So I feel better. Thanks, Mick. Fakes the handoff, and the throw comes over, and the slant play caught there. Across the middle there, going across was Charlie Krejci for the reception, and the Cowboys moving the chains again. Krejci
he's wide open across the middle of the field. You establish the run, you keep pounding the ball like that, it's going to open up the pass.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's going to be an Amanda Frederick red zone spot here for the Cowboys. Again, proud to serve Breckenridge, Wahpeton, Wheaton, and North Dakota and Minnesota licensors.
Stand up, I'm in a dead spot.
You're in a bed spot there. And the handoff goes to Gabe, and this time he's tackled.
He got hit in the backfield.
For no loss. Oh, that was Oliphant. Thought it was 20, not 28.
Loss of a yard. He got hit in the backfield.
Yep. Lawson's had a good spring carrying the ball for the.
The average is almost 13 yards a carry.
Yeah. 12.8. Well, thanks, Mick, for the text. Appreciate it. And we got a timeout on the field, so we'll take a timeout here too as well. It's the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back.
Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Chris Kappas. Camden Yards Kelson down on the camera below. Doing a good job as always, Yards. Appreciate it. And the Cowboys take that timeout here. That's, I believe, their first timeout of the games, or the first half here, I should say. It's 2nd and 11 on that loss on the carry by loss
from about the 14-yard line.
Well, Kappas again in the backfield. David Erlinson was off to his right this time, but Kappas will keep it. Gets across near the 10-yard line, excuse me.
Dale Thompson in on the hit.
Mark it just short of the 10-yard line, so just inside the 11.
I want to see him. I want to see him put Armitage in motion again, like the play they just did, and then take a shot to the end zone here. Go throw it to your 6'5" target here.
Yep. Let's see Cooper get some. 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Cooper is split in the slot on the near side. Krejci outside him. Kappas gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Paul Armitage. And he'll get across the 5. Is he close to the end zone? And he's short of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal for the Cowboys as he gets it carried up for a first down inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and goal from about the 3.
That gain is good.
Looks like they're marking it. Yeah, 3. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, it's hard to say from here. It looked like his potential dive, but he kicked it outside and ended up getting enough to pick up that first down.
Speaking of Lawson Oliphant, go Cowboys, go Oliphant, number 28, Uncle Lane and Aunt Paige. Lane Watland, thank you very much. Lane and Paige Watland tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. And this time again, David Erlinson off to the left. Good to see David back in offensively for the Cowboys. Krejci was in motion, stop, follow Cooper, and there goes across the middle. Touchdown catch to Levi Christensen. The Cowboys put another touchdown on the board on the 3-yard touchdown pass. So there's that pass across the middle there, Chris, that the Cowboys been trying to do just about all evening, and finally Kappas to Christensen.
Well, the middle of the field's been open for sure in the passing game.
Yes.
Going for the 2-point conversion.
So the Cowboys will line up here at the 6:03 mark of the second quarter to try another 2-point conversion. It'd be interesting to see if David Erlinson will get the carry here and just get his feet wet again. He has not touched the ball since his injury. And he'll lead the blocking on the outside for Riley, and Riley gets in easily, untouched. So Kappas with the 2-yard run and the 2-point conversion. And that will make the score now. The Cowboys up 16-0 over the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back with more from Cowboy Field.
Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at WahpetonDeliandEatery.com or call 642-3639.
With Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure.
Yeah, B-Dub sent a text. He says, we look good and sound good, but he might not have heard your comment about
He must not have.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing anyway, so he's getting
He'd
ready
probably
for
be giving me a hard time tomorrow.
He probably would be. Grandma and Grandpa Sledadall cheering on Henry from down in Echo, Minnesota. Where's Echo, Minnesota, buddy? You know?
Echo.
Thanks for your great coverage. We appreciate that. Appreciate the kind comments. Appreciate that. Grandma and Grandpa Sledadall cheering on Henry. So Henry is a very valuable player for the Cowboys on the offensive and defensive line. As Cooper Roberts set to kick it off, and this time he drills it a little bit deeper, bounces it to 35, and it's covered up there by the Raiders at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, more just a pooch kick that time, so they can't return it.
That kick was covered up there by Noah Abbott.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 35-yard line.
So with 6 minutes to go, just over 6 minutes to go, Chris, the Raiders still have a chance to put something on the board here in the second half. Go Cowboys, Avery and Bethany Drennan. Avery and Bethany Drennan. Thank you guys for watching Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate it. Beskey in the gun again. Snap, and he'll drop back. Looks over to the near flat, and that is a tackle at the 35-yard line. Cooper Roberts up there quickly on the tackle on the pass completion to Gabriel Harris.
Yeah, he didn't get much on that. He gained about a foot.
Yeah, he didn't move the chains the stick very far there. The Cowboys, good defensive play on that little. I can't even call that a screen. I mean, was it kind of a screen?
Decent pass. I mean, Cooper just closed well on it.
Yeah, he did.
And, hit him right away, wrapped him up, and didn't allow him to get anything.
We're under 5.5 to play here in the half. Big number 77 for LPA. He gets up over the ball and covers it up. Lucas Haugrud. Pass over to the other side, and that's just a little bit too far out of reach for the intended receiver, Benjamin Newman.
We're seeing that 77 on 77 right now. It's
oh, yeah.
A lot of humanity out there.
300-pounder against a 300-pounder. Jackson Herrig out there for the Cowboys. A sophomore comes back out now. Jackson Herrig listed at 275. I thought he was closer to 300 myself. That's about pro football size there.
Good size.
Snap. Besky looks across. He gets chased out of the pocket by Christensen and hit a couple of times, throws it way out of bounds, and nobody is even close to it as Levi Christensen gives a slap on the helmet to Besky and says, good job, buddy. So now it's going to be 4th and 9. This time the Raiders in their own territory. Looks like they're going to punt, Chris.
Yeah.
And
I think they learned from the first 2 times.
Riley Kappas back on the.
I think the punter he might have just got off the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Riley Kappas back deep for the Cowboys.
I don't know. He might be going for it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
No, he's back.
No, he's backing up.
Besky is the quarterback. He's also the punter. So that's why.
It's a good weapon to have when your quarterback's a punter.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot you can do.
Yeah,
Here they're going to fake
it and throw it across the middle.
Oh, he had his guy.
Oh, man, he did. Hey, and he was intended across the middle there for Brody Hansen and just about a foot too high,
Just
Chris.
threw it a tad high. He had him down the middle of the field.
He sure did.
He catches that, and it's a first down.
Gutsy play there by Coach Peterson and the Raiders. Almost was a success. So Avery and Bethany Drennan, Rick, Carolyn DeFries supporting the Cowboys. Thank you, Rick and Carolyn, for watching Three Borders Sports Network. Cheering on Trey Vogelbacher and Jackson Riggs. Go Cowboys. Tim Singelman watching from West Fargo. Thank you, Tim Singelman.
Well, the Cowboys start out in excellent field position here on their own. They're on the 36 of LPA.
Vogelbacher wants to throw the ball, intended for Cooper Roberts, and I don't know if it hit Cooper's hand or if it hit the defensive player in the arm.
They were kind of screened out here, but it looks like there's a flag down on that play.
Cooper was on a down and in, and the flag is holding against Breckenridge.
Holding the way it looks.
Wouldn't have mattered.
No. Looked like Connor Ernst slapped himself in the helmet there, so it might have been against Connor. I don't want to point a finger, but he slapped himself in the helmet. So
1st and 20 for the Cowboys.
Usually that's a my bad signal. So 4:57 to go here in the half. Cowboys up 16-0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Again, Krejci split out wide to the left. In the slot is Cooper Roberts. Oliphant in the backfield. He'll get the handoff, and there he goes. He's across the 35 to the 30, and look at the speed go. Lawson Oliphant gets to the outside, and he carries that ball for about 30 yards, Chris.
Well, that's when he was first touched.
Wow.
30 yards. And
good carry for Lawson. And he got the Cowboys up into the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance.
Said earlier that first carry he lost a yard. That crushed his 12.8 yards per carry on the season. Well, he just boosted her up now.
Just added her back up to over 13, I'm sure. Huh? So it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone here for the Cowboys. And Vogelbacher in at quarterback. And again, Oliphant to his left. Snap. This time Vogelbacher keeps it himself. He'll come to the near side and met there by about 5 or 6 Raiders, and he gets inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cowboys.
Well, 1st and goal from the 3 again. Both touchdowns tonight have been from 3 yards out, so I'm going to make a call here.
Are you?
We'll say it's going to be a 3-yard touchdown coming here.
Pass or run?
It could be the announcer jinx.
It could have been.
I'm going to call a run for a touchdown here.
All right. All right, here we go. As the huddle breaks, Oliphant might reward Lawson.
I think it's going to be Lawson here.
Okay, we'll see. Vogelbacher in the gun. Snap.
Okay,
Vogelbacher drops back. He looks
completely
to the end zone and catches that 6'5". Cooper Roberts right by the pylon for the
3-yard touchdown is there, but it was not a run.
Well, you were close. You called it. So Vogelbacher 2. Cooper Roberts gets his first touchdown. There you go, Chris, for Dad. So Robertson gets the first touchdown pass of the day. A couple of runs. And here comes David Erlinson for the extra point kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. It goes through the upright, so David Erlinson comes back. And Erlinson with the kick at 3:56 to go, and the score now goes to 23-0 in favor of the Cowboys. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with more of the second quarter right after this.
You need a vehicle. We'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget, like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small town friendly, big town deals.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field. Joe Schreiner, Chris Kappas. Cowboys with a 23-0 lead. Yards, stick the camera up a little bit there because we couldn't see Cooper standing there at 6'5". Couldn't see them all. So the Cowboys now with a 23. They went for a 2-point conversion. Then David Erlinson comes in after his injury here. First time on the field here in the second quarter. Got him a chance to kick the ball. So Cooper is going to line it up here at the 40-yard line and kicks it deeper this time. Just lands at about the 31. It's a live ball, and it's going to be close. I think the Raiders recovered. We're going to see.
Cowboys are signaling like they had it, but
I don't know if they did.
Yeah,
That's Raider
Raiders
ball.
got it.
Can't see who come up with it there. Number 32. And 32 is Grady North. So Grady North on the recovery. It was close.
So it's first
and 10
for the Raiders.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their own 32-yard line. Chris, you got
3 3-yard touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah. 2 runs and a pass.
Yeah, I got a text here.
Uh-oh.
It says Wendy wants to know
if
she can be on the coach's show, since
Wendy?
she's basically a coach.
Well, she kind of was, wasn't she? We try to have coaches only, Wendy. We'll have to talk about that. Besky goes up the middle, and he's met there by Henry Sledadal. And David Erlinson push him back, and he might have lost a yard or maybe back to the line of scrimmage. You'll see where they mark it here. Now they're moving it back forward there after the ball was dropped. They're going to give him a 2-yard carry.
Gain of about 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
So it's 2nd and 8. So Wendy wants to be on the coach's show. She's kind of a coach, I guess. You know, she'll tell the boys what to do if she has to.
She does. She certainly does.
Wendy Kappas.
Hey, you got 3 older brothers. That's grow up with that.
Wendy Kappas, the daughter, youngest child of Chris Kappas, head coach of the Post-20 Legion baseball team, state champion back-to-back. How about that? Should have brought her on that night that you were on, that we had you on the coach's show.
I heard about it for about a week.
Besky at quarterback. He'll look over to his left. Now he comes back over to the right. He's going to scramble to his right, throws the ball, pass caught, flag in the backfield, And pushed out of bounds here, right down in front of us on the reception to
I think that's
Brody
going to be a hold. I think that's going to come back.
I think it will, too.
You know, you mentioned earlier that I believe LPA only has 5 seniors.
Yes, on the roster. Yep.
That play right there is I witnessed a young team on that play. The quarterback is scrambling. I looked, and all the wide receivers were standing still. They weren't moving. Your quarterback gets flush. You got to move. You got to get open for him.
You got to find the spot, yep. And you hear that all the time in the NFL when you're watching an NFL game. It's you got to come back to the quarterback or find that open spot. So David Erlinson back in on defense here for the Cowboys. Got some offensive plays here in the second quarter. Now getting some defensive plays for the Cowboys. Jackson Riggs in for the Cowboys now on defensive line, playing defensive end position. Also at the defensive line position, Eli Butts, number 56. All-section player last year for Breckenridge. Snap to Besky. He'll look to his left. Over to the other side. Pass just off the target there on a pass intended on the far side for Harris.
Cooper Roberts on the coverage.
That brings up a third and long. Plenty of time left on the clock here.
There is. Clock stopped with 2 minutes, 19 seconds to go. So I think the Cowboys still have 2 timeouts remaining. We'll see what the Raiders decide to do here. If they decide to run the ball and keep the clock moving.
Cowboys have all their timeouts left, I believe.
I thought the Cowboys took one, but it does say
Clock
3, doesn't
says
it?
3.
It does say 3, doesn't it?
LPA's got 2.
No, that's third down, man. Yeah. Looking at that wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Snap goes to Besky. He looks to the left, now back to the right, and it's a little wide receiver screen over here intended for Nerdahl, and it's incomplete. So the clock stops with 2:15 to go, and now I believe, Chris, I don't think we're going to try a fake punt again, will we? As Kappas goes back deep.
No. I hope they punt.
Riley Kappas is back deep for the Cowboys.
Connor Ernst in on the punt team. Ryland Davis on the line there for the Cowboys. Couldn't see who the other one was there on the line. Motion. The kick goes up, and it comes to the near side. It's going to bounce at about the 40 and roll out just inside the 30. We got a flag down in the backfield.
It's a good punt, but unfortunately I think it's going to come back. I think there's going to be an illegal motion on LPA on that punt.
Could have been. It's Jackson Riggs adjusting his helmet as he's walking off under his own power. I don't know if he's feeling very well or not, but he comes off under his own power. So he's talking to the coaches for Breckenridge, and now we get the illegal procedure call. I think we'd make him kick it again, won't he?
Yeah, I'd have to believe so.
Yeah, everybody went down to the other end of the field, but we got to come back here. So
he's getting on his microphone to holler at those other guys.
So it is a legal procedure, and it's going to go against the Raiders. So it was got a favorable bounce on that punt there, so I would think that the Cowboys would want them to kick it again and see what kind of a kick they get this time. So Besky goes back in punt formation again. Riley Kappas, the lone receiver. Back, and there was, he got back in time. That punt's going to result, that 5 yards, Chris, that 5-yard penalty cost the Raiders about 15.
It did.
So they didn't quite get the roll that they had in the first kick there by Besky. The penalty hurt them.
Like the officials are saying the ball was touched at about the 50-yard
Yeah,
line.
it was. I thought I saw a tip there too as well. So the ball's placed right at the mid-stripe.
Well, they got half the field to work with a minute and 58, so they go into their 2-minute offense here.
Former
See
alumni.
if they can get the ball in the end zone here before half.
Former alumni, Tim Kappas. Former Breckenridge alumni giving us a little grief on the text message. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it. And the handoff. Nope, and it's a fake handoff, and Kappas goes back across the middle. Cooper Roberts catches it behind him, and he rolls forward, gain of about 7 or 8. Tough yards there for Cooper, but it is a pass completion to Cooper Roberts.
Middle of the field, that's where they've been eating all night.
7, so bring up 2nd and 3.
And when you're 6'5", you make a good target. Cooper Roberts, just a junior, 6'5". Oliphant on the carry up the middle, and he's going to get met just beyond the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and short.
They're probably going to use a timeout here.
Yeah, they might do that. There it is.
Ethan Wolat on the,
And we'll call that a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Waupun. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So, Chris, with 1:15 to go, Cowboys in Raider territory, ball at about the 41. Cowboys have had some success throwing the ball here so far in the first half, and now they're into the wind, but it didn't seem to bother them earlier.
Yeah,
on the touchdown
minute and
pass.
15 seconds, a lot of time. High school football, the clock's going to stop at the first down. They got third and a yard here. I think you're going to run here, pick up the first down. In this timeout here, you should be calling 2 plays. Get the first down, get to the line, get something snapped. I think they get a first down here, they can take a shot down the field. But, yeah, plenty of time here.
Yep. West Central area taking on Pine River Bacchus in another Section 6A football tournament game. That is at West Central Area School. They're the #1 seed. Pine River Bacchus, #8. Walker Hackensack Akeley, the #4 seed, taking on New York Mills, the 5 seed. And then #3, Parker's Prairie, taking on BBE Ashby. Oh, and Kappas gets tied up for a sack and a loss there on that one.
I should have put the other headset on. Called that play down there.
Hansen with the sack,
Brody
half a
Hansen,
sack.
along with Hayden Crow back in the
Also
backfield to bring
with
down
Crow.
Kappas, bring up 4th down.
So it'll be 4th down now for the Cowboys, and the clock continues to run. So maybe Coach Yagi's going to be content here with a 23-0 lead here and just kind of take it easy here. See what happens. Kappas comes back in. Nobody's stopping the clock. Cowboys taking their time. You might take a time out here right before the 30-second play clock. Here's his hand is up in the air. That means there's 10 seconds. And then when it's 5, you'll start counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a timeout.
Taken by the Cowboys.
So the Cowboys will take a timeout here. He might try to punt here maybe with 20.5 seconds to go. Another Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll keep it here again. So if the Cowboys win tonight, they will play at home again on Saturday, Chris, and that time of the game will be at 2 p.m. So the winner will play at 2 p.m. If Lake Park Audubon wins, they will travel to either Parker's Prairie or Brandon Evansville Ashby.
I think the Cowboys go for this play. 20.5 seconds left in the half. You take a shot here. You're gonna burn 5 seconds on the clock if it's incomplete, and then they have to march over half the field with 15 seconds to go, and they haven't moved the ball extremely well here recently. So I take a shot here.
Well, as you say that, Troy Nerdahl goes back deep to receive. Cooper back to punt. We'll see if they fake it, possibly. With 20.5 seconds to go, Cooper can run with the ball, we know. Cowboys are shifting in.
They'll punt now.
Tight formation. Cooper gets the snap, kicks the ball from about his 43-yard line. Down to about the 12-yard line. Picked up there, running along the sideline. Pushed out of bounds. It was Nerdahl. At about the 19-yard line, somewhere in there, and they'll mark it with 11.3 seconds to go in the half. I want to thank Gripper Sports, Tyler and Wayne down in Dakota Avenue in downtown Waupun. Gripper Sports, get all your favorite team sports apparel. They can make some pretty cool looking vinyl signs too, can't they?
Yeah, I like the signs they make.
Tyler does a nice job with those. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial, and Casey Formanak. New platinum sponsors here on Three Borders Sports, Red River Grain, and Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And this time we had a new quarterback there, I think, didn't we? Or, nope, that was Vesky again, but the handoff goes to the opposite side, and a tackle for the loss on the other side there. And that will be the end of the half as we're going to go to halftime here. 23-0. The Cowboys lead here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll take a break and we'll come back with our OSPTI halftime show right after these messages. The Cowboys lead 23-0.
I'm here to personally invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. I know what you're thinking.
Oh no, not another financial.
Aren't they all the same? No, not really. We're a credit union.
When you join FCCU, you become part owner.
All the money we make, cha-ching, gets reinvested back to you, our members.
Which goes back to you in the form of
great rates
and less fees.
So come see why life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back
Welcome back to Cowboy Field. Three Borders Sports Network, the Cowboys quarterfinal action here as they take on the Lake Park Audubon Raiders. It's 23-0 at halftime here during our OSPTI halftime show. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Well, I got a response on a text, Chris, about Wendy being on the coach's show. And she got a vote for yes.
All right.
She should absolutely be on the coach's show, said Tara. So there you go.
That's all your
There's
responsibility.
There's one vote for Wendy to be on there. Also, just a quick shout out here to Tommy T, October 22. Let's see here. And this officially finally gets to watch the Cowboys on Three Borders Sports. So Tommy T had a busy fall refereeing. So he is at home tonight watching Three Borders Sports Network and the Cowboys, cheering on the Cowboys. So thanks, Tommy T.
Tommy.
So, again, our OSPTI halftime show, and, again, it was a quarter or two quarters dominated here by the Cowboys offense, Chris, and 3 yards was the name of the game there.
It was.
You got the recap on the scoring form.
I do.
Okay.
Cowboys open the scoring late in the first quarter, end of the first quarter at the 42nd mark. They get on the board first. Gabe Arbitage from 3 yards out, rushing TD, puts them up 6-0. Riley Capison rushes in the 2-point conversion for an 8-0 lead, and that's how the first quarter ended. In the second quarter, Riley Capis to Levi Christensen from 3 yards out, passing TD at the 6:05 mark. And then Riley rushes in another 2-point conversion to make it 16-0 Cowboys. And then at the 3:56 mark, Trey Vogelbacher to Cooper Roberts on once again another 3-yard touchdown, passing TD. David Erlinson comes in, kicks the extra point, puts the Cowboys up 23-0, and that's how the first half ends.
So that was the end of the first half. Cowboys actually had a chance here, Chris, in the late in the second quarter to maybe possibly get it in again, but some negative yardage kind of took them backwards.
They got to their 2-minute offense there. Like I said, I would have liked to seen them run the ball there. There was time. They had time. Time was in their favor with the stop clock on a first down. They still had at least one timeout in their bag. Run the ball there, pick up the first down. Out of that timeout, you call 2 plays, come back, then you can take a shot down the field. So I think they got to be real happy where they're at, up 23-0 at halftime. But that's an opportunity where down the road, if the Cowboys walk out of this game with a win, you want to be clicking with your 2-minute offense, and you want to put some points on the board, because if this is a tie game or you're down, that only builds down the road, down in the future here.
Yeah, good points, and well said, Chris. Again, a coach in baseball, but I think with Trey and the boys that you've had with Caden and Eli, you've probably coached some younger youth football too.
I coached some of these guys out on the field tonight, and it's great to see them having some success. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Again, a quarterfinal action here. It was a 6 p.m. game. If you're just joining us, it started at 6. Tuesday night football here from Breckenridge, Minnesota. It's cooling off outside. The breeze is still cool coming down from the northwest. We had a coffee caramel brought to us by Tavio Hopkins, and want to say thanks to Tavio. Give him a little credit all for that. And we just barely got our teeth cleaned here before we got back on the air.
Just having a hard time opening my mouth there. Yeah.
So yeah, it was very good. It tasted very good. It hit the spot. So thanks, Tavio. And let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Here we got another shout out here. Again, that goes to Jen, Haley, and Hudson. The Phillips family, they're watching and cheering on the Cowboys, Jen, Haley, and Hudson. So thank you guys very much for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. And We appreciate you all doing that. Again, this is your OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. I also want to thank Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28, a major sponsor for us and a great partner for Three Borders Sports Network. We appreciate all they do for us. Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli, and Dean and the crew, they got a pretty good grinder over there, I guess, huh?
They got more than
Oh, yeah,
that.
they got
I'll
way
tell
more
you
than
what.
that, that's for sure.
Good stuff.
Good stuff over there. Channel Seeds and Matt Bone. Channel Seeds stepping up. They're platinum sponsor for us this year, so Matt Bone and Channel Seeds and Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialist. They're located in downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. So we're going to take another break, folks, and when we come back, we'll have the second half here from Cowboy Field. Again, it's 23-0. The Cowboys lead the Raiders. Back after this.
We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field here at Breckenridge, Minnesota. Cowboys and the Lake Park Audubon Raiders taking on each other here in some high school section 6A quarterfinal action here. Again, the Cowboys and the Raiders, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Parker's Prairie and Brandon Evansville. If Breckenridge wins tonight, they will host on Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. So we'll be back here on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And they will take on the winner of Parker's Prairie or Brandon Evansville Ashby, one of those two teams. If Lake Park Audubon comes back here and defeats Breckenridge, they will travel to either one of those two places and play that winner of that game. So Lake Park Audubon, the number 7 seed. The Cowboys, the number 2 seed. Coming in here, the Cowboys were 4-4, and the Raiders were 2-6. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Chris Campus. Camden Yards Kelson on the camera tonight. Chris? Yeah.
Well, you know, for the Cowboys here, obviously a 23-0 lead at halftime. Coming out in the second half now, the clock is their friend. You know, pound the ball a little bit, get that clock moving. Ball security, you don't want to turn it over. You don't want to give them a short field.
Right.
And then just job assignments, you know, do your job here. Don't give up any big plays. You know, you got to limit that. You do all that stuff, and they should be in control here the second half, and they should be looking at moving on to the second round.
So the Raiders, though, coming back here, again, a 2-6 record coming in on the year, a young squad. We talked about having them just 5 seniors, Chris. What do they got to do to try and come back here in the game? Just you try and run the ball? Do you try to establish that again here early in the second half? They get the ball in the kickoff.
I'll tell you what, there's the old football cliche is, you know, the game is won in the trenches, and right now Breckenridge is winning in the trenches, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they're blowing them off the ball 2, 3, 4 yards, and on several of these carries, they're not getting touched until they're 3, 4, 10, and even 30 yards down the field.
Yes.
And so their guys up front are going to have to do a better job of getting a little push on the Cowboys, and you know, it starts there. I mean, you got to stop them. And they got 23 points on the board, and they unfortunately aren't going to probably be able to let them score anymore. And then they're going to have to somehow establish some kind of a running game themselves, and they throw a little bit. You know, and they're just going to have to take some shots. They've had some shot opportunities down the field, and they've either missed them or you know, just missed them. So,
just missed them,
to be honest with you, I guess if I'm LPA and I'm looking at it, I'm going to throw the ball in the second half.
There you go.
I'm going to make the Cowboys stop me in the air.
Jackson Riggs on the kick this time. And it's taken at about the 10-yard line by Harris, and he'll get up across the 15, the 25, and near the 30.
Laundry all over from every direction.
Was there flags on the play?
We have a flag on the field.
I do see Tegan Abel on the sideline, but
he's limping around pretty good yet
on his left leg, but he is up and walking around. So that is, I don't want to say a good sign, but it's better than it looked when he hobbled off. That's for sure, because he did not put any weight on his leg when he came off. But again, he's on the
penalty is holding against the
sideline here for the Cowboys. So the ball will be placed. It goes against the Raiders. They're going to mark it off against the Raiders.
Be back to the 20.
Right
so the Raiders will start
at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line.
So the Raiders, Besky under center this time, the wing formation. He'll flip the ball over, and the ball is carried there by Newman. And the Cowboys are saying they recovered it on a fumble, Chris.
Looks like, yeah, they did.
And they did. Cowboy ball here on a turnover fumble by Newman. And the ball right at the 21-yard line looks like they're going to mark it. So the Cowboys take over on a turnover. Now what the LPA Raiders wanted to start the second half. That's from Mr. Obvious.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't go into halftime and say, let's cough her up on the first play in the second half.
Sorry about that, folks. That was pretty cliche there. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Cowboys. Ball at the Raiders' 21-yard line. Vogelbacher in at quarterback. Paul Armitage to his left. Two to the right, one to the left. That's Cooper Roberts. And the throw, Vogelbacher comes to the near side and throws behind Gabe Armitage. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, he had Gabe there. He was open. He just threw behind him.
Just threw behind him. Gabe made an effort there, diving backwards there to try and pick it up, but pass goes incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 21. Cowboys trying to shoot the dagger here already here early in the third quarter. Now split backs. Erlinson to the right. Armitage to the left. And the handoff does go to Paul Armitage, and he goes across, and he gets inside the 10. It's going to be a first down on that 12-yard run,
That's what we're
Chris.
talking about. He was 12 yards down the field before he was touched.
And how many times have you said that tonight? It's been quite a few.
It's been a lot of run plays, I'll tell you what.
It sure is.
First and goal for the Cowboys.
So it's a red zone time here for Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance. Red zone, proud to serve Breckenridge, Waupun, and Wheaton. She has North Dakota and Minnesota licensors.
You got to be feeling pretty good as a running back when you're not getting hit at the line, you're not getting caught up in any wash. You're several yards down the field before the first contact.
First and goal, ball at the 8. Again, Erlinson to the right. Paul Armitage to the left. Vogelbacher on the keeper is going to get around, and he gets in the end zone, an 8-yard. This time an 8-yard touchdown run there by Vogelbacher, Chris. On the keeper, he had Erlinson in the backfield along with Paul Armitage, and he just followed his blockers and went around the right end for the touchdown. So Cowboy touchdown.
Try the extra point here again.
So the Cowboy touchdown off the LPA turnover. The fumble at the 21-yard line. The Cowboys march it in a couple of plays. Erlinson. Riley Kappas, the holder. The snap, place, kick, up. Good. Right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here 30-0 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll have the kickoff coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field, Breckenridge, Minnesota. The Cowboys just score off of a LPA turnover from the 21-yard line, and the Cowboys march it in on a couple of plays. Jackson Riggs kicks it off again. Oh, and it's bobbled, but it goes and bounces right into the hands of Harris, and Harris gets it up ahead to the 35-yard line.
You can't get much of a better bounce than that, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, Harris was coming over to try and recover the fumble, and it bounced right up into his midsection. Hey, Mary Beth and Craig Peterson, thank you guys for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. She wants to come up with something funny, but she says it's a family-friendly show. She wants to say something, but Mary Beth, we know. Thanks, Craig and Mary Beth Peterson. Riggs and Eli Butts will switch around a little bit there on the defensive line. Also in now for the Cowboys is Jadson Herrig. He's the 275-pound sophomore on the defensive line. Snap, and the handoff goes the other way. Up, carries it up forward to off the right side there for Newman, and gets maybe a 3 or 4 yard gain. Besky going over to the sidelines for the call.
As this game moves along here a little bit, the Cowboys obviously have a good cushion here now, and I think with a short rest, they only get 3 days off before they play again. I think you're going to want to start to pull a lot of those starters, get them out so they're rested. You stay healthy. That's probably the one downfall tonight for the Cowboys is they've had a couple injuries.
Yep, they have, and we'll talk about that after this play and the handoff goes off again to Newman, and it's meant maybe there for a loss defensively. Good play by Herrig, and maybe Riley Kappas was in there on the tackle too as well.
Obviously, we don't know the severity of those injuries,
Yeah,
but
Tegan
once again,
Abel.
it's a quick turnaround. So even some of those little dings, sometimes they take 5-6 days to heal.
Tegan Abel came off for the Cowboys, and then of course we mentioned that several times that Paul Armitage was limping back to the huddle. David Erlinson just coming off an ankle injury. And like Chris said, it's a short week for the Cowboys. And the snap. Besky drops back, pressure, and he throws across the middle, and this time it's caught for a completion and a first down on the pass. Incomplete to Brody Hansen.
Nice catch by Hansen. He kind of picked that off his shoestrings.
Aiden Sanchez on the tackle. That gain is good enough for your Raiders.
Credit on the tackle to Aiden Sanchez. Riggs coming out. He was shaken up earlier too as well, but he was in on that series. He'll come off now. Also back in for the Cowboys defensively, Kai McDonald. Got 1 sack tonight for Kai, adding to his season total. Besky turns around, and the handoff goes straight up the middle to Thompson on the fullback carry, and he carries it forward almost for a gain of 10.
Cale Thompson on the carry.
It looks like it'd be just short of the first down there. They might.
Nope. one marker guy wanted to move, and the other one stayed put, so it's a good thing they stayed put.
Second and about a foot.
Yeah, second and very short. They don't measure very much anymore, do they, Chris? You don't see that much anymore. You do see it maybe once or twice a game, but not as much as they used to.
They really like putting the ball on the yard markers.
Yeah. Besky again. This time he keeps it, rolls right, pressured, throws it across the middle, incomplete. Good pressure there by Paul Armitage. Paul Armitage was right in Besky's back pocket.
Brings up third down.
Even though it's a northwest wind, it's blowing in here too, isn't it?
It is.
Good thing we got our deer stand heater.
Yeah, I got one warm knee. It's kind of chilly.
Well, I got to keep one warm knee. We're sharing it. And now the tight wing formation here, third and very short. Besky's going to keep it on the keeper, and there's the old tush push. And he might get it there. Looks like they're going to mark it as a first down.
Timeout.
Near the 40-yard line. Clock stops for the chain movement on the first down carry.
Enough for a Raiders first down. First and 10. Raiders.
So they'll take over just outside the 40-yard line of the Cowboys. David Erlinson giving the hand signals for the defense. Besky trots back in. Clock continues to run here at 7:36 to go. It's hard to say if Mary Beth's had a lack of words because she's usually not. She usually has something to say. Besky takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes out into the flat, and the pass intended on the outside for Hansen, and it almost looked like it was through his hands.
Yeah, it was a good ball. He just, I don't know if he took his eyes off it to look up the field or what, but it's a ball that should have been caught.
Jen, Haley, and Hudson. Phillips again, thank you guys.
Well, this has been the part of the field where, when LPA's move the ball and they've got to the 40 or just outside the 35, that's kind of where they've stalled.
Yeah.
So, second and 10 here, we'll see if they,
Gone for it a couple of fourth
up.
downs.
Right.
Times, yeah.
Well, they're absolutely in 4-down territory right now.
Oh, absolutely. 2 down, or 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and Besky's going to get chased out of the pocket, and he'll flip it off just ahead of him here for a gain of a little bit. And it's pass completed there to Nerdall, Troy Nerdall.
QB's working hard. That's another one of those plays where he gets outside the pocket and scrambles a little bit, and the receivers aren't moving a whole lot. I think if one of those guys would break down the field or something, you can open something up to take a shot.
3rd and 3. for the Raiders. The clock stopped as Nerdahl goes out of bounds. Beskey trots back in with the play. Two to the right, one to the left. Two running backs alongside Beskey, one behind him and one to his right. Takes a snap and he'll hand it off to the up back and squirting through, and one guy
he's
to
still
beat.
up.
Oh, and what a balance job there on that carry by Newman. What a carry there by
heck
Newman.
We're on there. Nice athleticism.
Boy,
Stayed up on a couple hits.
Yes, he had one man to beat, and then he got out of that tackle, and luckily for the Cowboys, somebody was there to take him down. So it's out of your. You can slide over this way if you need to, Chris.
I'm good here.
Okay.
It's like 1st and goal from the 6.
So Cowboys looking to possibly give up their first points of the game here. As Beskey again, same formation as the last play. This time Beskey drops back, looks to the right on a little screen pass out to Thompson, and he gets around the corner in for the touchdown from 6 yards out on the pass completed to Thompson. So Beskey to Thompson here, and the Raiders put themselves on the scoreboard 30-6. Nice little flare pass out to the outside there, Chris. It was a nice little completion. Like you said, they keep going after it. Sooner or later, it's going to click for them. LPA in a hurry here to the offensive line, and it's a snap. Thompson's going to try and throw the ball on the completion, and it is good on the pass completion to Murphy Austin. And so Austin gets the 2-point conversion on the pass completion from Newman. How about that? So Newman to Austin for that 2-point conversion. We're going to take a break, and the Raiders put themselves on the board. It's 30-8.
Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back to Cowboy Field. Joe Schreiner, Chris Kappas, Camden Yards, Kelson on the camera. Cowboys gave up a touchdown to LPA here, 30-8 in the third quarter. You mentioned at halftime, Chris. Oh, there's the onside attempt and almost picked up. It was a good play over there by LPA on the outside. It was a nice little onside kick attempt. Almost was successful. Scored it out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a good kick.
Flag on the field.
I'm thinking did it not go 10 yards before it was touched?
It might not have, or well, he's over there.
Probably went out of bounds.
LPA coaches are in the ears of the referees over there, huddling right in front of the LPA bench.
On the opposite side of the field, so.
Yeah, Yard's got it zoomed in there.
These eyes don't work that well anymore.
No. Illegal touch, is that what it is? When they do that? I think that's what that call is.
Still don't know if they
I don't know if that was much of a signal or he
made
was,
the call yet.
Don't know if that was a sign or if he was scratching his back. See what he says.
Okay, so the Cowboys will start.
Yep, I think that's what it was.
We're going to call it at the 46-yard line.
So the Cowboys will take over 1st and 10 on their own 46. Riley Kappas at quarterback. Krejci here to the near side. Low snap. Paul Armitage again, Chris. Look at that. Yards after contact. Gets up across on about a 24-yard carry for Paul Armitage.
He was hit early there, but he's running hard, and they just wrap up, and that's a big run.
Yeah, he's not limping that bad on this one, so he's going to come off for a rest here, does Paul. We'll see Lawson Oliphant go in for him, so he's standing to the left side of Riley Kappas. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys in Raider territory, ball at about the 30-yard line. This time Lawson Oliphant going off the left side, and he zigs and zags, and he gets down inside the red zone, and it's going to be 1st and 10 on that big carry.
That's back to the 15 yards down the field before he was first touched.
Isn't that something?
Benjamin Newman on the
ball is going to be placed.
That gain is down to the
10-yard line, so they're in the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shutout line. The Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance red zone. She's got licensors in Minnesota and in North Dakota. Gabe Armitage in the wing formation. Lawson Oliphant on the left. Kappa's going to roll to the right. He's going to take it and keep it down himself. Pull it down. Does he get in 10 yards for the touchdown? He does. 10-yard run by Riley Kappas on the keeper. Called his old number. It looked like he was looking for a pass out on the right side,
Yeah, it
Chris.
looked like he was rolling out the pass and didn't see anything there. Tucked it and just got up the field and 10 yards into the end zone.
So both quarterbacks for Breckenridge, Riley Kappas and Trey Vogelbach, doing a good job on the rotations, and the Cowboys answer here with their own touchdown. It's 36-8, and the kick. What happened there? It got blocked?
Yeah. Well, it was. He kind of missed it. I think that ball didn't get much more than 6 inches off the ground.
I didn't see.
On the field. We'll see what that is.
I didn't see.
There is a flag down.
Okay. So the Cowboys going to get another chance at it? Possibly? I was looking somewhere else there on the field, and I did not see the kick, to be honest with you. As Erlinson's changing his shoes, so they might be going for a 2-point attempt here on this one. We'll see what they do. Again, the referee is still huddling here. I'm not sure what the discussion is. We'll see here what they call.
Well, they're picking the flag up.
They're waving off the flag, so that
no flag on the play.
Will negate everything,
so
I think.
That should be it then.
And it is.
So
that is. So that'll end that one here, and the score on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, it's 36-8 in favor of the Cowboys. We'll be right back right after this commercial message.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Well, they waved off the flag there, Chris. Not sure what happened or what could have happened there, but a missed extra point there by Erlinson, and it's 36-8 in favor of the Cowboys. So the Cowboys did the right thing coming back and answering that touchdown.
They did. They give up their first touchdown defensively in the game, and then they get on the field offensively and answer right back and score. So you got to be happy. Coaching staff has to be happy about that.
Kick goes wide outside, and it's going to go out of bounds, so the flags will come out. So, again, more laundry, Chris, and we're illegal procedure by the Cowboys, so the ball will be placed, I believe, at the 35 or the 40. I think it's the 40, isn't it? Can't remember where it goes in high school. That's kind of dumb. I've been calling high school games for 4 years or more.
35, I believe.
35.
Yeah, it is.
First and 10 for the Raiders.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders at their 35. Remember when they started the second half here, they had the fumble on the first play. And the Cowboys went in and got a touchdown right after that. First and 10 for the Raiders. Ball on the 35-yard line. Beskey in at quarterback. In motion. And the handoff, but Beskey keeps it on that. The fake handoff to Newman. Beskey kept it and got tackled for loss. Probably about a 1 or 2 yard loss. Short 1 yard.
Henry slid it all in on the tackle.
Henry's Sledadall's mom, Belinda, sits right down below us here, right below our camera.
For the Raiders.
Can you hear hooting and hollering when Henry gets a tackle? Tomorrow night, Chris, we've got volleyball action on Three Border Sports Network. The Cowgirls starting their own tournament play against Battle Lake tomorrow night.
Having a really good season again.
Oh, man, they are, aren't they? And that carry there by Newman, maybe a 1 yard gain.
Cooper Robertson on the stop.
3rd and 10. Yeah, the Cowgirls taking on Battle Lake tomorrow night. They played, Battle Lake and Rosse played on Monday night. And, of course, the Cowgirls with a bye in the first round. Cooper Roberts trotting off to the near sideline here, going to get a break. Cooper's older sister, Sydney, plays on that team. And there's a little flare pass, a little screen pass out to the near side, and gets about 5 yards on the pass completion to Harris.
Beskey's pass. Complete to Gabriel Harris.
About fourth and 4.
And I would say this time of the game.
Long 4.
This time of game, you almost got to go for it, don't you?
And about 4.
Yeah.
Sydney Roberts on the volleyball squad, I was saying she's a dual sport athlete. She's only been to one swim meet, and she has qualified for the state swim meet tournament already. Sydney Roberts.
Yeah, she's been swimming since she's young. Just a super good athlete, and gets in that pool, and she's like a fish.
Beskey over the middle, and it's picked off after it's tipped. Picked off on the far side there by Aiden Sanchez, and he's still rolling down the sideline and gets pushed out near the 20-yard line. So a turnover. It was 4th down anyway there, but the pass was intended across the middle for Hansen.
Well, it's one of those plays again where he was open. The ball was a little bit high. I think if you ask Hansen, that's a ball that he probably says that he probably should have caught or catches the majority of the time, and just off his hands and right into Sanchez's.
For the Cowboys at the Raiders' 21-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Cowboys at the 21-yard line. That first drive in the start the quarter here after the fumble by the LPA Raiders. The Cowboys started at the 21-yard line and ended up scoring a touchdown. So we'll try it all over again. I believe it's Vogelbacher in at quarterback. Yes, he is. And he's got Lawson Oliphant to his left. Gabe Armitage comes out split inside Krejcia. The handoff goes to Oliphant, and they try to rip the ball out of there, but he gets up to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a second drive in the third quarter here that the Cowboys have started inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Both off of turnovers.
Correct. So Vogelbacher gets the call from Carson Yagi, head coach Carson Yagi, in his 2nd year here at the Cowboys. Chad Fredrickson, former head coach. He's now the activities director here at Breckenridge High School. Saw him earlier this evening, trying to round up the referees and get them ready. This time Oliphant goes to the right side of Vogelbacher. And we might have a timeout here. Might have been a little bit of confusion there in the backfield. So that's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll stay right here, Chris, with that. And it's a Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So the Cowboys here was 2nd and 10, ball just outside the 20-yard line. Trying to answer again here in the third quarter. They've already got 2 touchdowns here in the third quarter. LPA has 1 touchdown.
I think you want to run the ball here a little bit, get that clock moving. Like I mentioned, to start the second half, as the clock is your friend now. Get this game going. It's well in hand right now. You want to get some of your second, third stringers in. Get some of these starters rest, keep them healthy.
Yes,
you got to be smart right now.
Saw Keaton Butts check in there for the Cowboys in the offensive line. 2nd and 10 for the Cowboys. Let's see what they do here. Krejci split out wide to the right. Vogelbacher in the backfield. Oliphant fakes the handoff. Vogelbacher looking across the middle. Pass intended for Krejci. Oh, in and out of his hands right in front of the goalpost. Almost had that one there for 6. Just out of the reach.
Ray Vogelbacher's pass intended for Charlie Krejci. Incomplete. Roy Nerdahl in on the...
So the passing game has been there for the Cowboys tonight too. It's been there. Just a step or 2 off. .201 to go here in the third. Again, Cowboys and LPA, the 2 and 7 seeds here in Section 6A football. Again, Vogelbacher, Oliphant to his left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And they'll hand it off. Oliphant does the old hurdle jump, but he pays the price for getting up in the air off his feet and gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down for the Cowboys.
Gain of about 2, so it's 4th and 8 for the Cowboys.
Cooper Roberts on the sideline there. I don't think he's hurt, but he's, like you said, Chris, you don't want anybody else to get hurt.
Yeah, it's like I said, the game's well in hand.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You don't need to run it up either.
No.
Keep guys healthy.
Paul Armitage standing off on the sideline here too as well. So Vogelbacher to his left. Austin Oliphant. 1 receiver, 2 receivers to the left. Vogelbacher going to drift back. Looks over to the near side and pass short and intended over here for Gabe Armitage. And on the defensive side there for the Lake Park Audubon Raiders was Nerdahl. So it'll be a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs, so the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Again, the Cowgirls taking on Battle Lake tomorrow night. In Section 6A volleyball tournament action. We'll have that for you as well here on Three Borders Sports Network. I think B-Dub will be with me at that one. He's going to have a busy week. He's got volleyball tonight in Wahpeton, volleyball tomorrow night. Then he's got a football game on Friday. And then we might have another football game on Saturday if Breckenridge wins here tonight.
What's the seedings over there for the volleyball for
Breckenridge?
Yeah.
Breckenridge is the 1 seed.
Yep.
Battle Lake played the play-in game.
Okay, they were
first
playing
round.
game.
Yep, they had the first round game and they defeated Rosse. I think it was an 8-9
8-9.
seed. Yep.
7 on the carry. Gabriel Harris on the carry.
And Harris on the carry, a good carry there for him for about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Raiders. The Cowgirls had a good season in Section 6A. They got the number 1 seed in the South. Cowgirls will play again on Friday if they win. So it could be a busy week. Three Borders Sports. Besky drops back, looks to the right. Pass intended on the far side there. Broken up by Gabe Armitage, and the pass intended over there on the far side for Austin. I believe Austin caught the 2-yard or the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. 14.5 seconds to go here. Third quarter. And Besky in the gun. Takes a snap, turns around, hands it off. Carry up the middle is a first down, And that will end the third quarter on that carry there by Newman. And that's going to end the third quarter. And
Once they set the ball here, yeah.
Well, the clock stopped there for first down change. All right, now we're ready to go. All right, we'll take a break, and at the end of the third quarter, it's the Cowboys 36, the Raiders 8. We'll be back after this message for quarter number 4.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins.
Well, Joel's got to push the right button. Then we'll get on the air, Chris. Starting the fourth quarter, Besky first and 10 for the Raiders. Ball at the 31-yard line. He'll hand it off. Wide open up the middle there. On the carry, Chris, was Troy Nerdahl. Wide open there. No defensive players there around him. Again, he 8 yards before he got touched. 7 yards before he got touched. Second and 2.
Like a little bit of a draw there. Cowboys might have been expecting the pass. Obviously, they're fourth quarter down by quite a bit. They're probably going to air it out here a little bit more. So.
And there's a handoff again. That's Thompson. He'll get up across again. More first down yardage. Another carry of about 7 or 8 yards for Thompson. So the LPA Raiders moving the ball here in the second half. Matt Doctor tuned in and watching. He's out in Dickinson for a meeting out there tomorrow. And he's tuned in and watching some Cowboy football tonight.
47-yard line, 48-yard line.
Dickinson.
Yep, Dickinson. Karen Kappas wants to know what time the volleyball game is tomorrow. It is at 7 p.m., Karen. Thank you for asking. 7 p.m. we'll have it on Three Border Sports. We'll be on early with the pregame show, probably around 6:45. There is no JV game, obviously, so it should start precisely at 7 p.m. And the snap back to Besky. He'll look over to the left on the screen pass to Thompson. Caught at the first down stick, and he'll get it up forward and gets pushed out of bounds by Riley Kappas after a gain of 7 yards or more. About 7.
Knocks him out of bounds.
I think I ran out of gas on my heater, Chris.
I think you did too.
Getting chilly in here again.
My knee was starting to cool down.
Your stand heaters are kind of nice, but when they run out of gas. Comes Besky and the Raiders, 2nd and 5. He'll hand it off. Newman on the carry, gets up maybe a carry of about 1 or 2 yards. Not quite to the 45 of the Cowboys.
Levi Christensen,
Levi Christensen gets
like
credit.
Christensen had a paw on him and just
brings up 3rd down.
didn't let go. He was able to drag him down.
3rd and about 4.
Lawson Oliphant in the backfield. Also in the backfield for the Cowboys, Aiden Sanchez. Besky drops back, and he's going down the left hash mark, and that's going to be pass interference there, I believe, is going to go against Vogelbacher. Probably some face guarding there, wouldn't you say, Chris?
Well, there's a lot of air under that ball, and let's wonder if you turn a little bit, you can probably make a play on that ball.
And I think that's part of the reason that he threw the flag was because Vogelbacher didn't turn around, and he just put his hands up and tried to.
They never threw a flag on it.
Didn't they? I thought they did. All right. Pass incomplete. I thought I saw a flag come in there. It's my 2015.
That was
vision
that
check.
bird that flew by.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. 4th and short. Beskey hands it off and up the middle, and there goes Thompson. He's going to break it free, and there is a touchdown from the 46-yard run. A 46-yard run for Cale Thompson. Getting a touchdown here on that breakaway run there for the Raiders, 46 yards. He got through that hole and got past the defenders, got through that second line, Chris, and just took off.
Yeah, he hit the gas there. He got a couple arm tackles that he broke, and he was off to the races.
So the Raiders line up for 2 here in a tight wing T formation. Beskey will hand it off to Thompson, and did he go up and get 2? It doesn't look like he got it, so the 2-point conversion fails. And the Cowboys will keep the lead at 36-14 over the LPA Raiders. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be having some more of the fourth quarter action here from Breckenridge, Minnesota on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Cowboys 36, the Raiders 14.
With an idea, with dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Wapaton Deli and
All right, we're back here. Cowboy Field. Got my heater started again here.
Timeout gave you time to put some new propane on. That's
How about
nice.
that? Warm your knee back
Warm
up.
my knee back up.
There's the onside kick, and it went that 10 yards, and the ball is on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by the Raiders. They got it back. Cowboys touched it at the 50. They called for the hands team, and it looked like
these officials. They're making a call.
I think they're saying that the Cowboys
It must
touched
have
it
been
on.
off the Cowboy right at the 10-yard mark and fumbled it, and the Raiders recovered.
Here's a little interesting fact there, Chris, and I don't know if you were watching when I think you were helping Watson on the game, but you see the B, it was drawn or painted by a robot, and it was all white, and the referees made Chad Affield and the grounds crew change it back to a green so they could see the white line, and that was one of the reasons they had to change it back to a green B instead of the all painted white. There's a tackle for a loss for the Cowboys, because that's exactly why they would not allow a white B in the center of the field, because you have to be able to see that 50-yard line on an onside kick like that.
Makes sense.
So they went back for one game, and it was painted all white, which looked pretty cool at one point in time, but now it's back to a white outline, and then you can see exactly where the 50-yard line is. So Chad told me that one himself. Beskey, 2nd and 11, looks out to the near side, pass intended and caught, bobbled, but a loss. He'd have been better off dropping that one on the catch there by Newman.
The Cowboys have done a great job tonight on those swing passes, the way they've pursued the ball. Other than them having one missed tackle, I think they've shut that down all night long.
Jackson Riggs back in on defense along with Jackson Herrig and Eli Butts over on the far side. Also defensively, Gavin Hoffert playing one corner position. Beskey in the gun position. Thompson Back behind him. He'll come up and help block. And the pass over on the far side completed, and the pass completed on the far side to Nerdahl. And about a 6-yard completion. It'll be 4th down.
Good ball there. Good open field tackle.
On that coverage. Brings it up 4th and 10 for the Raiders.
Here he comes out. Keaton Butts goes in for him. 4th and 10. Clock continues to run. That's on the Cowboys' side as we approach the 7-minute mark. Big 4th down play here. Beske gonna
Cowboys got
roll.
some good pressure there. That's a tough pass.
That's a pass, and it's interception on the far sideline by Riley Kappas. Just as good as a punt, I suppose, if you're the LPA Raiders, but they didn't want the turnover.
Seen him roll to the left a few times. That's a tough pass.
Yeah, right-handed.
For a right-handed quarterback, especially in high school, to make, you know.
Yep, absolutely. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys on the interception by Riley Kappas.
Riley, he's kind of littering the stat sheet tonight.
Well, he sure does. He's a 5'11" sophomore, Chris. He's got a couple more years left for the Cowboys. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys now. A little ball control here to end the quarter would be what Coach Yagi would want to see out of his Cowboys. Carry there and a big tackle.
Was that Oliphant on the
I was just
carry?
trying to, yeah, it was Oliphant.
He
I
runs
wasn't
hard.
sure.
He's carrying about 3-4 guys.
Yeah. I was trying to see who it was there, but I couldn't pick it up.
Gain of about 5, so it's 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys.
Hoffert in there as a wide receiver as well for the Cowboys. Cooper Roberts still on the sideline. Again, no attention being paid to him. I think he's fine. At least we hope he is. As we approach the 6-minute mark. 2nd and 5. Kappas going to sweep to the right, and he gets around the corner, gets around the 50, 45, and he gets tackled there inside the Raider 45-yard line on a nice carry by Riley Kappas. Riley Kappas having a good job with that. I don't know if it's an RPO or just his option to run.
Yeah, I'd have to believe that at this point that's just designed quarterback keep there.
The Cowboys into Raider territory here as we're under 6 minutes to play in regulation. Joey Lopez comes trotting off. He was in on that offensive play. I think he was leading the blocking on that one there for Riley. Oliphant back in there again at the running back, and he gets the high snap, but he's going to be taken off, and he likes to zigzag, move his feet. Gets it up forward, carry of about 8 yards for Lawson Oliphant. Maybe 7 yards, Chris. I thought it was 8 where they marked it.
6 or 7, we'll call it 2nd and 3.
I think the temps dropped a couple degrees.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Bumping each other here for the heater. I can feel the heat, though. It does help. Riley Kappas again. I think that is Joey Lopez in there with him, and he gets the handoff, but he's going to get hit in the backfield, and he's going to get stopped in a hurry. So Joey Lopez gets pushed backwards. Joey Lopez just 5'9", 155, and I got to believe that's soaking wet. There's some tape around Cooper Roberts' left leg. I don't know if that started out the game that way or if he had it.
3rd and about 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
3rd and 4 for the Cowboys. Snap again high. Handoff goes to Gabe Armitage, and he gets around the far side, gets a first down easily, and up near the 20-yard line for the Cowboys.
They're going to spot it right Oh, no, there's a flag. It's coming back.
Uh-oh, there is a flag.
Flag on the field. Looks like it's holding against the Cowboys.
So the Cowboys will bring that one back and try it all over again. So they'll mark off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be third and about 12.
Bring up third down.
Lopez comes off. Oliphant goes in. Again, as far as we know, Paul Armitage is okay. He's standing on the sideline here. He did limp back a couple times, but he also made a couple nice runs this evening.
Yeah, they're subbing some guys in now.
Yep. Third and a long 12. Oliphant gets the carry again to the right side, and
10
Chris
yards
again.
before first contact.
Yep. That's
It's not like a broken record tonight, but I mean, it
what's
is
happening.
pretty amazing. You get that many yards down the field before you're first being touched.
And that's got to be fun for a
you
running
see,
back.
You see that a couple times. I mean, it's.
What did you play in football?
It's been a dozen times. So.
What position did you play?
I wasn't able to play in high school because of injury or accident that I had. But hey, it took me 35 years to recover from that mentally, and now you just pulled a scab. Thanks a lot.
That's a lot. Good one, Joe.
33-yard line, 32-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Riley Kappas will hand it off again to Lopez, and again for the young Lopez, nowhere to go. Gets tackled for a loss probably of about 2 or 3 yards. Joey Lopez coming into tonight had 4 rushes for 53 yards, Chris, but just can't get anything going this evening. Now checking in is Jordan Kappas. Is that a younger brother of Riley?
Yeah, see what he can do here.
All right.
Get a little time on the field. Down to about 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Krejci split out wide to left. Jordan Kappas in the slot. Or Jordan Kappas with the pass. And he intended there for Hunter Bogenreef. Hunter Bogenreef standing at 6'4" out there. Another tall receiver for the Cowboys.
Some good Kent names going on here.
I guess, huh? Karen and Carly got to be happy. So Jordan Kappas again going back in at quarterback. Cowboys slow out of the huddle. They can take their time, but the clock is stopped right now. So Jordan Kappas. Snap goes through his hands a little high, but he does the smart thing and cover it up.
Snap goes over Jordan Kappas' head, falls on it, bring up 4th down.
It will be 4th down now for the Cowboys. And I think they had a timeout on the field. The Raiders wanted to take a timeout here and try to stop the clock and take a little time. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after this message.
Serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at WahpetonDeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
With Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School. It's 4th in a long way. 4th and Kent. Speaking of Kent, Cooper Roberts is in to kick that one with the punt, averaging about 30 yards per kick, and that's about what that one was. It goes out of bounds, and the Raiders will take over around their own 25-yard line with just over 2 minutes to play.
Do we know any other scores tonight?
I haven't got any, to be honest with you.
It's about the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure.
See if we know the Cowboys' next opponent here.
Oh, yep. Karen's all excited about the Kent boys going well. And the Kent girls, too. She's going to give them a little love. Some of the lifeguards were Kent girls, of course. My daughter-in-law being one of them. Let's see. Let's go Huskies. Grandma and Dad have a bet on this set. Keeping up the energy and the smiles. Oh, from the Monks. Well, I think that's intended for the...
tomorrow night?
No, that's intended for the Huskies volleyball game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Besky, and then flags in the backfield, so this one's going to come back regardless, I think. As Besky gets pushed out of bounds here by Connor Ernst. Send that one to Brian.
There goes holding call on the Raiders.
Let's see. No. Sure that one is either. That one was for the Huskies. Huskies game must be going on, and I'm getting some of their shout-out numbers is what's going on there on my phone. So we're under 2 minutes to play, 1:59 as they mark the ball backwards for the Raiders.
Okay, after that,
so now it's going to be first and 20.
The Raiders.
Looks like we can say now, Chris, I think, in pretty safe confidence that the Cowboys will be hosting again on Saturday.
Yeah, they will be moving on.
First and 10 for the first and 20 for the Raiders. Excuse me. Besky drops back, and the pass goes to the left side on a wide receiver screen, and the Cowboys cover it up well after a gain of about 4 or 5 yards. Tough to tell from way over here.
Tucker Schneider in on the tackle.
Tucker Snyder gets credit for the tackle. Jackson Lopez in there defensively for the Cowboys. Also, Jonah Kunkel in there. Also number 12, and that is Chase Kruger. The Raiders not hurrying as well either, Chris. They don't want to get anybody else hurt either, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was watching the NFL games last night, Monday Night Football.
Oh. Pass intended there, incomplete for Hansen. I think I know what you're going to say.
Godwin on my fantasy team. And
no, was he?
Yeah, and
that was an ugly.
That stings.
That was an ugly injury there, folks. In fact, the live TV, they didn't even want to re-show the replay of it. But with my Red River Communications cable channel, I could rewind it and watch it, and it was like, okay, I only needed to see that once.
They said dislocated ankle.
Yeah.
Surgery coming this week, and his season unfortunately over. He's having a great season.
Yeah, he was. He was leading the league in receptions, I think. Snap. Besky looks to the left, and the pass complete. Nope, not in. It's incomplete on the pass intended on the far side there for Nerdall. So 48 seconds to go here in the game.
We'll bring up fourth down.
Again, Cowboys will host again on Saturday, and the game will be at 2 p.m. Three Borders Sports Network will be here. We'll face the winner of Parker's Prairie, Brandon, Evansville, Ashby. Their game is also going on currently in Parker's Prairie. And if it is Parker's Prairie coming up here, Chris, it was a close one there for the Cowboys earlier in the season.
It was a 14-12 win by the Cowboys back on September 27th.
Besky goes deep, wide open, and off the shoulder pad of Newman. Wide open at the 50-yard line, bounced off the shoulder pad. Just missed it.
And the Cowboys will take over first and 10.
So the Cowboys will probably come out in victory formation just to complete this one. Yeah, we have no reports yet on other scores. Matt, Dr. Alton Dickinson, thanks for watching, or appreciate it. You go ahead and study your phone there, Chris, see if you can come up with some scores for our postgame show. Our postgame show will be brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms. First Community Credit Union. Also, Giant Seeds and Snacks. I want to thank them for being our Coaches Show sponsor as well. Smith Motors of Wahpeton, Wahpeton Daily News, Superior Builders, snap, and again in the victory formation. Vogelbacher takes a knee. Superior Builders, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Comdale Innovation, our Play of the Week sponsor. Let Comdale Innovation show you how they can deliver your product faster and better. And that's going to be the final of the game here. And did you have something you want to talk about now, or leave it for the post game? You're looking.
I got a picture earlier from Chris Roberts and Damon and Darren Fick.
Yeah.
Guys don't look like those three don't look like they've aged a bit.
Look at them guys. Chris Roberts looking well.
They could all get out here and still play.
Yeah, and there is triple zeros on the scoreboard. The Cowboys victorious. They'll be playing on Saturday. Come on back for the First Community Credit Union post-game show. Chris will have a recap here of everything, and we'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network right after these messages.
I'm here to personally invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. I know what you're thinking.
Oh no, not another financial.
Aren't they all the same? No, not really. We're a credit union.
When you join FCCU, you become part owner.
All the money we make, cha-ching, gets reinvested back to you, our members.
Which goes back to you in the form of
great rates
and less fees.
So come see why life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Experience Dr. Andrea at Hornsey. Welcome back to Cowboy Field. I'm Joe Schreiner. Chris Kappas here. Camden Yards, Kelson on the cameras. Appreciate everything that everybody's done. And what am I got going on here? Everything's going weird on me here. The First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. Cowboys win 36-14. Number 2 versus number 7, Chris. And that's the way it should be, I guess, if you're a Cowboy fan. And they come out with a victory tonight, and maybe one major injury. We'll see what happens on Saturday. But, again, the Cowboys with a nice win.
Yeah, they obviously anytime you get a win, doesn't matter if it's by 1 point or by 50. You're happy, you're moving on.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are clicking right now. I think offensively they're certainly moving the ball well. I think they need to tighten up a couple things on defense. The middle of the field was open tonight. The LPA just missed a few guys, and so got to shore up a few things, I think, defensively in the secondary. But like I said, they got to be happy with what they did tonight overall.
Yep.
Scoring in the second half. Once again, the Cowboys, they take a 23-0 lead into the half.
Yeah.
They come out. LPA coughs the ball up on their first offensive play.
Yep.
Cowboys get the ball at the 21-yard line.
Yep.
They go in and they score at the 10:46 mark of the third quarter. Vogelbacher from 8 yards out. Erlinson kicks the extra point, and all of a sudden, Cowboys are up 30-0.
30-0.
LPA, they finally get on the board there in the third quarter. Beskey hits Thompson at the 6:26 mark on a 6-yard touchdown pass. Then Newman to Austin for the 2-point conversion on the pass there, and they cut it to 30-8. At the 5:24 Riley Kappas scores on a 10-yard rushing play. Erlinson kicks the extra point, and misses the extra point, and they go up 36-8.
Okay.
Had a cough there. Get
That's
it out
right.
of me.
I should have pushed the cough button on you.
And so that was the score at the end of the third quarter. Cowboys are up 36-8. They come in the fourth quarter. Thompson busts a big run, 46-yard run for LPA at the 9:13 mark. 2-point conversion was no good. Ends up making it 36-14, and that ends up being the final.
That's the final score here, and thanks for recapping the scoring here on our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Again, nice message here from Brian Bernatus. A 62-6 victory for Parker's Prairie. So
holy cow.
Parker's Prairie will be coming
Put up
here.
some points tonight.
I guess so. So, Brian, thank you very much for that text message. Appreciate it very much. And I think that's about it that I've got for text messages. So, again, that's 62. So the Cowboys will be facing Parker's Prairie at 2 o'clock on Saturday, live here from Cowboy Field. And I think my partner, Brian Watson, will be with me that day there, sir. So I appreciate you coming in tonight and helping me out. Hopefully you...
it's fun. Always get out and watch a little football is always fun to do. And should be a good one on Saturday.
I think so. Yeah,
like I said, the Cowboys got to be happy with what they did tonight. The biggest thing is, which is unique, I think, to Minnesota high school football, is the quick turnaround from the first to second round, and 3 days rest. There was a couple guys banged up tonight. Hopefully nothing serious. Hopefully they can bounce back and be in there on Saturday and help their team out. But I'm sure we'll get a little report on how some of these guys are doing.
All right, that's going to wrap it up here from Cowboy Field. And, again, the Cowboys victorious here 36-14, and they'll take on Parker's Prairie on Saturday. So that will be it there. I think I'm trying to find my weather app here, but it's not opening for me, Chris. Oh, there we go. Now I can find the daily forecast for Saturday. Let's see what it's supposed to be. Pretty nice, isn't it? Cloudy, partly cloudy, and 58 is what my app says. So good football weather again Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Can't complain about that.
All right, Chris Kappas, thank you very much. And for everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network, Camden Yards, Kelson, Brian Watson, and our fill-in tonight here, Chris Kappas, thanks for doing another great job. I know you helped out B-Dub with the Wahpeton game earlier this year. And we got a lot of stuff. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Section 6A volleyball as the Cowgirls take on Battle Lake on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We'll have it right here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll see you then. I'm Joe Schreiner. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening.